I try not to offer too much family advice because I do realize that every family is different. Every family has a different set of obstacles, challenges, personalities, just different dynamics involved. So, just as a personal practice, I don't like getting into too much family advice. I wouldn't really advise somebody how to parent their child or a child how to approach or what to disclose or how to open up to their parents because first of all, if they didn't come to me and ask me, then it's not my place. But outside of somebody speaking to me personally and me really having all the facts, the details, the background and stuff like that, like to be able to give informed opinion or advice, then I try to stay away from that. But I do feel like this is important for me to say. So I am going to put this out just as a general message because I feel like it's important to be said and understood. I'm not a parent yet, but I do know how it feels to be a child or a young adult trying to navigate this world while also trying to figure out what's my place in it, who am I in it, what's my purpose, etc. Like I just said, I wouldn't tell anybody how to parent their child, but I can share the type of parent that I aspire to be personally, and you can take it or you can leave it. It's up to you. Now, as a parent, my role is to, first of all, understand that my offspring is their own whole human being. They are not me. They have their own personality, their own likes and dislikes, and their own minds. As a parent, my goal would be to offer my child or young adult guidance, structure, discipline, and advice while honoring their freedom to be who they are, to think how they think, in order for them to learn how they learn. Because here's the thing, I can try to impose my thoughts onto them and try to make them think like me, but in doing that, I run the risk that with the mind that they have, they that my actions in doing that might cause them to think the exact opposite or to resent me for not allowing them to think for themselves. Because also, here's the thing, you can't teach somebody how to not be themselves. What you can teach them is that, okay, I see that it's not okay and I'm unable to be myself with my mom, or I can't be myself with my dad. So then you end up in a situation where not only do you never get an opportunity to know who your child really is, but you also leave your child in a predicament of now they have to navigate in that area of their life without your input, without your guidance, because you taught them that they can't trust you with it. And maybe that's okay for some parents. Maybe you'd rather not truly get to know who your child is, to each its own. But my children will know that I support them, that if don't nobody else in this world got their back, that dad is going to hold it down. It's nothing that they can say, do, or experience that they can't come to me and confide in me about. There's too many people running around here thinking that kids are supposed to be them, or supposed to be who they think or always dreamed that their kids would be. People who think like that should grow up. My personal opinion. My message with the H&R, the hottest new revolution, is to empower people to be their self, whoever that is, and to do it with confidence and to live your life to the fullest. Don't worry about the opinions, manipulation, and control tactics of naysayers trying to discredit who you are and the unique value that you hold as an individual. Don't let other people weigh you down with their limitations, whether that be friends, families, parents, pastors, nobody. And don't end up one of those people 90, 100 years old on your deathbed wishing that you did more to enjoy your life while you were young, feeling like you getting ready to die with all these regrets from experiences you never got to have because you chose to live a life afraid of other people's thoughts and opinions. People who have their own lives to live. If someone else wants to go to their grave with regrets, then that's on them. But as long as I'm not out here causing deliberate harm and pain to anybody else, then I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. And the H&R is about encouraging anybody else to do the same. It's not about encouraging anybody to be fluid. It's about encouraging everybody to be whoever it is that they already are. Confidently, unapologetically, and to the fullest. And I stand on that, and that's the hill I'ma die on, if that's what it comes to. And while I'm on the subject of parents, a lot of folks think that having kids is all fun and games until they get here and you realize it's a lot more involved with it than just being able to say you got a kid and making videos for social media. I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but just to say that anybody who plans on being around me in this next phase of my life should also be making plans to handle your parental duties and responsibilities if you haven't already. If the DNA test checks out, just know that I got your back. But everybody around me got to stand on business and handle their business. That's it for now, man. Be safe today. Stay out the way. Take everything one step at a time, one day at a time. Focus on finding yourself and finding your purpose. I love you, King V, H&R.